It's live already. Okay. Oh, cool. Yeah. So I'm Guy, and this is my first live on YouTube. So I'm a little bit excited here, and I'm here to talk to you guys about the Able soap. So let's look at this beauty here. Ta-da! Really cool, right? So I love taking shower of the soap. There are many others here. There are a little bit more fancy, I would say. So okay, let's go to the point. What's the real conversation here? So I'm Gibrudo. I'm the founder of Able and a National Geographic educator. And for a long, long time, I've been dedicating my life to regenerate the planet. So before working with kids education, I was into permaculture, and it was really nice. But I felt that there was something missing in permaculture because when we were giving like a permaculture design course or a natural building course, there was different kinds of people coming to our courses. And the ones that were like getting real thing and making real change to the world, they were parents. So these parents, they were looking to open like a organic farm or sustainable guest house, and they were really concerned about chemicals and poison in their children's food. And then I start to dig into like, okay, what's happening in terms of education? And you have like fantastic schools like Green School in Bali or Panadan here in Thailand. And then all these schools, they're not really affordable for mainstream people. They are a little bit expensive, right? And then I created the Little Urban Farm back in the day, which were a way of giving like this fantastic experiences in a way that people could afford, right? And then after some time on this path, I understand that growing your food and being a farmer, it's not what the families really want. They want their children to achieve excellence, to be like leaders and change makers. And then that's why we created Able. That is much more into business development, much more in technology than just regeneration from the soil or the biological perspective, right? And the soap is a big, big thing on this because it's quite simple to make. It has a lot of beautiful history of like, we can go into perspectives, right? So it's also nice to share that I'm a National Geographic educator here and that we use the National Geographic framework in all our experiences. We also have like English online enabled. But the beautiful thing about National Geographic is this framework, which develops skills and attitudes for the future generations to protect the wonder of our world, right? And the soap has the economic perspective because it's a business. You have like huge companies making loads of money with soaps that are harmful to the environment. And I think we can do better than that. We also have the history of this, like when and how were people making soap in Babylon, like thousands of years ago, when they would like to take a shower. How important was the shower for our society? Getting clean, preventing diseases, and like sometimes you put your hand where you should not. Kids do this a lot on the ground, and then they eat French fries or whatever, and then they got sick. So soap is important for our health, for our well-being. And there's also the chemistry. You mix something there that makes the oil to be removed or your dead skin. So with all that being said, let's go to what really matters. So Able Soap is a new product that is a regenerative product. So when we go to some of our camps, like the fire camp or the water camp, for the older age group or for teenagers in the eater camp, we have a project-based learning where we're making soap. And then the kids, they learn chemistry. They see how things change because there's an element we put there with water and just creates heat without any fire. And that's beautiful because I feel like sometimes education is just in front of a screen or in a book, and kids are losing that sensory or that interaction with their five senses. And I think that if you're learning something only with your mind, not with your heart, you're not really being educated. Okay. So the Able Soap is going to be the first regenerative project that we're going to launch in our Able blockchain. So we have a website called ablenft.com. And through this website, we will invite our crypto community, our friends, the families that join our programs to co-create together this product. So we have Pinarat in Kopangan that is a member of our team, and she will be creating the soaps. And we're going to be sharing for our community everything from 0 to 1. What does it take to make? So what we're investing in terms of resources, what we're investing in terms of materials, what's our production, what's the quality. And then little by little, kids, they will be invited to develop this product and to create your marketing, to create your narrative. And then everybody that's part of this community will get a profit share from it, right? We even have like crazy ideas for the future where someone buy the token to the blockchain, and then the final consumer, when he buys the soap, the token, it melts because you're going to use it. Voila, it's gone. But with that being said, what's the core here? So I'd like to invite you to get to know Able, because what we're going to do is this: we are launching a startup now we call Able Soaps under the Able business, which people can invest. So you can help us to make 1,000 soaps, 10,000 soaps, 5,000 soaps, and then all the resources invest on this. They will be managed by teenagers and by our team in a decentralized, autonomous way, which means we are respecting governance. So we're really empowering these kids to say that, hey, we don't need the government, or we don't need the banks. We don't need the space to dictate what we can do. We can respect the laws and create our own thing. We can have our own financial institution here. We can have our own governance. We can have our own sense of criteria to make sure that this product is respecting the compliance, but it's not just make executives of like SP 500 stock. It's not just for this rich people on top of the chain. It's for us, the circular economy. And we're going to make tests with this soap, saying what's the impact when you use this nearby a river or in your house, and a little bit of the waste of the water you take in shower go to the soil. Is this harmful or no? And our soap is natural, so it's not that of a big problem. It's as problematic as ash from a fire, you know. So I'm really excited. And I think this is a dream. I've been working on this for 13 years. It's just the beginning. This is the first live ever. Nobody's watching, and I don't give a damn, because it's just to test the setup and everything. And we're going to start building our audience now. But it's an invitation for you to join us, because we're going to be making the soaps and we're going to be sharing profit with people who are joining us. And if you think that together we can make the world a better place, or if you were a teenager who came to a camp in the past, now is the time. And sometimes our dreams, they take a little bit longer to get through, but it's here. And I think Able is gonna be to education what is Bitcoin is to finances. It's a little bit crazy, a little bit ahead of time, but when you see, you see. And if you don't see yet, let's watch more videos together, and let's make this regenerative product change maker in education. Okay. And soon we're going to franchise this for many countries. So we're just starting in Thailand, and we have a lot of people in China who want to buy and support us, also in South Korea. So thank you for watching this, and let's get to know Able Soap as more updates are coming. And thank you for your time, and have a beautiful day, and have a nice shower. See you. Oh, okay. Yeah. So yeah, just there was a message here saying to say thank you for everybody watching. If you can like, subscribe, and share, please do. Yeah. If you like talking aloud, but this is how legends are made, right? We believe first, and then we need more believers. So if you believe in a better world, click there.